My name's Whitney. I am a Chief Marketing Officer and co-business owner. I give Opencart a 4 out of 5, and for more information, click below. Before I got Opencart, I tried a variety of different e-commerce platforms. My favorite thing to do would be to go to a new hosting company and then try all their, one-click installs. I tried BigCommerce, WooCommerce, WordPress. I tried Magento, and I actually truly built a Magento store. I've done OS Commerce and millions of dollars in revenue on that one. And ultimately, I landed on Opencart. The reason I chose Opencart in the end was because it was faster, more lightweight and dynamic than a lot of the other carts. It wasn't as big and bulky as something like Magento. I mean, those files are huge. It takes forever to load. And in these days, I'm well versed in search engine optimization, and that's kind of the primary field that I've worked in terms of conversion rate optimization. You're going to need a fast site, especially these days. With core web vitals taking in effect in the algorithms, it's a big deal, but it's not too much. For instance, WooCommerce, you can get lost in the customization capabilities and options that are there. I found myself not necessarily an expert web designer by any means, but I could make it work. But if it's too many options, I get, too overcrowded. And another reason I did not choose Shopify, which actually I do believe to be a good cart, is because I don't want to pay a monthly fee for my CMS. That's why I went with Opencart. To get started with Opencart, I really did not have much trouble whatsoever importing my products and pages into it. I have done this with multiple different carts. This is also another reason I chose Opencart, was because it was very easy to integrate. Even my Google Shopping feed and data feeds, those were very easy. They pulled directly from my previous store. I was able to keep pretty much everything. I recently moved from a WooCommerce website to a Shopify for a different store that I'm running, and the only thing that they would import was the products, right? None of the pages, which shocked me because the level of coders who make this product, I mean, they're big time. They should be able to integrate a simple page, but that wasn't the case. With Shopify and WooCommerce, which is disappointing. But for some reason, Opencart, it's very easy. It's very straightforward. The open editors are very easy to use, and they're not easy to overuse. Like with WordPress, I mean, you can easily mess some things up by adding, extra code that shouldn't be there, or extra plugins that don't need to be there, and things like that. It's a little bit more controlled environment. My advice to anyone that is looking to get Opencart, just get it. Test it out. Run it. I promise you. I know some of the top experts in the field, and right now, this is what they're running. And these guys, their conversion rates are through the roof, right? We used to get excited about 2% conversion rates, and they're in the double digits. Let's just say they're spending upwards of $60,000 a month in Google AdWords and crushing it. And it just shocked me to see the simplicity of such a website to do that. In Opencart, it's not too much, it's not too bulky, it's quick, it's fast. You can get into the RDFA and the rich snippets and all that good stuff, and stay cutting edge without a whole lot of, coding knowledge. And I think that's great. A lot of other carts are going to be difficult, but I would say if you're a beginner, though, it might not be the cart for you. Um, uh, it might get a little bit too complex. You might need something a little bit more simple. I'm not an advocate of something like Wix.com because for search engine optimization, it does not put out. I think the stats on the percentage of Wix websites that were in the index were like maybe 3% of them even ranked for a term in Google. I mean, the stats were just astoundingly bad. With Opencart, you will have a natural advantage over your competition, in my opinion. And then you can also integrate a WordPress blog later on because I am a huge fan of WordPress in a blogging capacity for sure. But yeah, that's Opencart. You can't really go wrong. Is my final consensus on the topic.